from generational talents being on the same team?
What?
And I'm gonna give you one opportunity because we're friends.
Winner! Who gives a shit about where the ball's been?
Yeah, F him. They went from loving this guy, best move ever, to hating him.
I think it's the most ridiculous thing in the world.
I love it because it tells you how the game was played.
There's nowhere for him to go. Literally, I think there's one place.
You can't do that in the national team. Do I look like I'm freaking kidding?
He does things that are absolutely insane.
Successful and sexy? No. And was it aggravating at times? Yes.
Sorry,
That's not very fair.
It's not about being fair.
Welcome to the greatest soccer show ever.
Hello, and family, to a blustery Metro Detroit for the UWS National Championship. A game that's under duress. We've weathered smoke from the north and a possible thunderstorm and windy conditions here, but the UWS Championship must go on. How's it going? My name is Robert Kerr alongside Brooks Lambier as the Michigan Jaguars take on Midwest United in what should be a fantastic national championship.
Yes, Robert, it'll be a great one here between both sides. Michigan Jags women, a very strong side, as well as Midwest United. Midwest United also has a team that plays in USLW, but two squads that are very well known for pushing players onto the D1 side and developing talent in their respective leagues, youth leagues they play in. So we'll see a mixture of youth players along with collegiate players here for both sides.
The United Women's Soccer League is an elite amateur competition pro-am. In fact, we're going to see two of the nation's best, both Michigan-based teams. This Jaguars side that we're going to see in the black and white, an undefeated 7-0-1 top of the Great Lakes Division, taking on their Great Lakes competitor, Midwest United. They finished this regular season in 2nd place in the division with an impressive 5-1-2. And one thing that really stands out about this Jaguars team, they finished the regular season at a plus 28 goal difference. So Coach Doug Steiner's side really know how to find the back of the net.
Yeah, funny enough, when I was actually checking, as we do updates on our show, usually of the local stuff that happens around Michigan, the Jags were actually behind Flint City's women's team. And then all of a sudden, boom, out of nowhere, they came and won the league. So definitely a lot of goals will be scored today. It'll be a good game. Hope everyone tuning in is going to enjoy it, and it'll be a good game between these two sides.
Everyone in attendance has their fingers crossed that this game plays out at its scheduled time. There is some clouds blowing in, as you can probably hear. Significant wind action here on the campus of Schoolcraft College here in Livonia, just a little ways outside of the city of Detroit. Undefeated Jaguars, like I said, coached by Doug Hayner.
Doug Steiner.
Doug Steiner, thank
Yes.
you for the correction
Yes.
there. Too many Dougs in my category.
There,
or
also-
my catalog, sorry.
Yes,
but yeah. Will
Also,
we
Hassan
see-
Dawood is coaching too.
All right,
Yep,
thank you
so
for
there you go,
that
yep.
as well.
Yep.
But 7-0-1 record, very impressive. Obviously able to score a lot of goals, keeping it tight at the back as well. Outlook for this game, conditions definitely a factor. Midwest United coming across the state today.
Yep.
What's the likelihood that the Jaguars take their first loss of the season here in the ultimate game, the championship?
I think it's gonna be a tough one here. You know, it's not gonna be an easy game. National championship games are always never an easy one. No one ever just rolls in and just wins something. So it's gonna be a battle here. But again, a lot of different mixture of players here for the Michigan Jags team. Some from other clubs, some from the Michigan Jags. So as we begin here, let's see how it goes.
All right, kickoff underway for the UWS National Championship for 2026 is underway in the all blue from head to toe. Midwest United all in blue. And the Michigan Jaguars in the offensive third, right off the bat in the black and white. Cross-centering ball cleared onto the post. Instant action here in the National Championship. Jaguars coming inches away from the opening goal in the opening seconds of this game.
Great start to the game here for the Michigan Jags. Do a job to put pressure on the back line, and a great whipped-in ball, and hits the post and can't find the goal, unfortunately, but a good start for the Jags.
Midwest United defender doing everything in her power to keep that out of the back of the net. Inches away from an own goal, but keeps it level here in the opening minutes.
Good job by Midwest to win possession there, and then try to build out and play forward.
Midwest United lose the ball there. Michigan Jaguars come down the left wing. Can they keep it in play? They do. There's a couple white shirts central. Cross finds 58 and puts it over the bar. Number 58, Noel Blaine, coming oh so close to that opening goal. Two big chances in the first couple moments of play. Wowee, Midwest United thanking their lucky stars that they're not already down in this national championship.
Agreed. And that was a great whipped-in ball from the outside back there on the other side for the Jags. Great job. The two dangerous balls that she played in, and it's been a great start to the game for them.
Haven't even been able to get to our starting lineups yet, Brooks. That's Midwest United goalkeeper Elizabeth Walter sending it long into the midfield. Can Midwest United get on the ball for the first time? So far, they've been losing the ball, and here's another foray into the attacking third. Trying to go around the back. She does. Jaguars looking for the central ball and
Saved by
cleared
Walters.
away.
Great save by Walters. Good job by number 3 for Jag to drive to get to the end line.
Yeah, that's Lila Megacy coming down the right-hand side, getting in behind her defender and strolling into the Midwest United box. Trying to find a squaring ball, and Midwest United able to clear that away. A bit of desperation stuff on the ropes already are the team from the west side of Michigan.
Yep, looks like number 39. Looks like the left back for the Jags is going to take this one on the corner. Outswinger here on the right foot.
Here's Sienna Mru. Takes it short. 2 versus 1 here. Crossed. Blocked away. Not that far, though, as Midwest United tries to spin out of trouble, and that is finally sent out of the Midwest United box. Jaguars piling on the pressure here in these opening moments. Into play quick. Jaguars try to send it up the line. Into touch, though. That will be a Midwest United throw.
Yep.
This Midwest defense of Charlotte Stavis, Jane Mullen, Brooklyn Reuter, Abby Smothers, and Ava Steen under the cosh early, trying to relieve some pressure, get into the attacking third, just to see what these Jaguars defenders are up to. But you can see why the Jaguars have put so many goals into the back of the net. They have hounded Midwest United in these first few moments.
Oh, yeah. Abby Smothers, good player there on the back line for Midwest United. Played at Western Michigan for Lewis Robinson. Played her first couple years at Madonna University. Played for the Hawks as well. So know Abby really well, and just finished up at Western Michigan after winning another conference title and another MAC championship.
Jaguars goalkeeper Grace Kono sees that attempt at goal. I'm not sure if that was a cross or a shot, but it got caught up in the wind, and a floating high ball might be a danger in this game. We could see some fluky things happen under these conditions.
Yeah, you got to be really aware today if you're a goalkeeper. Judge the ball correctly, same with the backline player, because things are going to happen.
So that front two for Jaguars, the number 3 of Liga Megacy, we can see that she can already get in behind the defense, and that's a misplayed ball. Number 56, Wessner, plays it back.
Good
There was an
defensive
open
play.
goal there for a moment, not capitalized on. For a moment, it looked like Walter was in no man's land.
Yeah.
That one sent into the middle, cut out by that Jaguars center back, stepped in the way of that long ball into the center circle.
Yeah, great job by the defensive midfielder, number 15 for Midwest United. Great job to get stuck in and to get that ball and poke it away.
Fullback steps in there, no whistle. Cleanly won as the Jaguars swarm to the ball after that defensive interaction. And a little bit of miscommunication on the edge of the box. Goalie goes down, Jaguars player goes down.
Foul.
Foul in favor of the team in black and white. Michigan Jaguars continue to pour the pressure on. And number 41, the fullback / right winger for the Jags, started that all off with her defensive interference here at the, or interaction rather, at the halfway line. Got it all the way up the field. Bit of a mix-up between defender and goalkeeper by Midwest United and resulted in a very dangerous free kick here on the edge of the box.
See what number 39 decides to do, the right footer. It's dead set on, probably about 19, 20 yards outside. There's a four-person wall here. Goalkeeper straight on, so we'll see how the player, the Jags player takes this, but see if they go low here. There's no one behind to block the ball.
Sienna Maru, right footer! Not far off, but just above the Midwest United goal. Lots of threats, lots of action here early in this 2026 UWS National Championship.
Yeah, Midwest to live on the back foot here. I mean, they play very good football over there at Midwest, so I expect them to eventually get themselves in the game and play around a little bit and, to eventually find themselves. But it'll be interesting to see when that starts to happen in this game.
Walter taking her time to set this goal kick up, give her time, her teammates time to regain a little bit of composure. They've been losing out on these 50-50s here in these early moments of this game. Collision at halfway. Looked like the two players going up for the ball might have made some contact. Not sure if that was a head-to-head or just a coming together of some bodies.
Yeah, no, it was a good challenge, and when it's a 50-50, you're just going to have to be aware of everyone else around you, and sometimes players collide, whatnot, but it's a free kick for Midwest. Finally get a little pressure relieved here, and they can play out or they can play long if they decide. Looks like maybe is there going to be a head injury here? No, what are we going to do? Oh, ref's changing his decision here. Is it a drop ball?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay. Is it back to the... No, okay.
Will the Jaguars gift it back to Midwest United? No, they play aggressively. Squared, but Midwest United able to scoop that up. Playing it back to Walter. She goes long. That might get cut out, but it finds the foot of her midfielder.
Good touch by 18. Great job to get around and go out.
Got some space. Got 3 blue shirts ahead of her. Unable to connect with one. It was a good turn to collect that ball and turn up the field and get into that space in behind the midfield.
Yep.
Midwest trying to get a foothold after lots of pressure on their goal. Walter had to kick that away right at the top of her box, and that's
all around
crash
10.
into our pet.
And hit your car.
They hit our 10 and hit my car, and it's into the parking lot. Good.
Yes.
First touch, though, by the parent in the parking lot behind us. But the Jaguars looking for the opening goal. Wessner loses it, but comes back to her teammates. It's Wessner going wide right. Here's Blaine. That gets away from her there. I'm not sure if the wind got that or what, but as you can probably hear over the microphones, we are in Metro Detroit, and there's a lot of wind here. There was concern that the Canadian wildfire smoke would delay this game. But
or a thunderstorm.
But the wind has blown away the smoke, but the wind is persistent as this one is squared. First attacking threat for Midwest United. Number 18 drives, shoots, and into the hands of Grace Kono. That's better for Midwest United. Starting to get a little bit of a foothold here. First good shot. First real connecting play in the attacking third for the Grand Rapids Base Club. Midwest United, lots of teams in a good amount of leagues from youth all the way up to this level. Men's side in the USL2 Midwest Premier League, women's in the USLW and the
UWS.
So Lots of players getting a lot of experience for Midwest coming from the Grand Rapids area. Like I said, Jaguars, relatively close to their backyard here, Schoolcraft. Midwest United looking to chase that one, but the offside flag comes up way down there in the far corner.
Yes. Good attack and good pressure here, or good change of game here from Midwest United. Kind of settled down a bit. I mean,
it was furious there in those opening moments as we get a bit of a breather as they take this free kick. The Jaguars in the black and white going from left to right. In goal, we got Grace Kono. Then in defense, Weishart, Carfanta, Lanier, and Conley. And in the middle, we get Pierce Stepp, Maru, Westner. And up front, we got Blaine, Agruso, and Megacy. And we've already seen some electricity from the Jaguars. Definitely able to press and retrieve the ball. We've seen that here in these opening moments. And that one's cut out. And here's Midwest United. Maybe they can turn something out of this press. Options to the right. Goes for the shot. Goes by Kono, but to her relief, by the post as well.
Yes, that was a good job from Midwest United in transition, trying to find, and midfield's doing an extremely good job trying to get out of pressure, turning, dribbling to get beat players and get by them, and then making, they can creating stuff out of, sometimes nothing out of the midfield and getting shots on goal.
So the pendulum seems to have swung a bit after that absolute peppering of the Midwest United 18-yard box and a couple goal line clearances and some last gasp defending from Midwest United in the all blue in those opening few moments. But the pendulum swung back and Midwest United seems to be pinning Jaguars back a little bit now. The Jaguars having a hard time getting out of their defensive third. And that's bobbled and then cleared away. Odd bounce off the turf presents itself nicely for the Jaguars. Can Megacy get on the end of it? It looked like she might. She judges the bounce better. Can she get it on her right foot? She cuts inside. Left foot. No. Now a left foot. Blocked. And after a moment's hesitation, Midwest United able to clear that away. But Megacy, you can see the skill there, and you can see why she scored quite a few goals, or at least this Jaguars team has a number of players that can turn offense into defense very quickly.
Yes.
She faked even me out with that left-footed shot. She cut inside so well on her left, took another touch, but doesn't end up in the back of the net. Another promising attack a few moments ago for the Jaguars goes to naught, and after 12 minutes in the national championship, we remain scoreless somehow.
Yes, Megacy going to, she's an 09 going to St. Louis. Just some of the players here, some of the notes that the coaches gave us. Andy Jones going to Auburn. She's a Nationals player. She's an 09. We have Amanda Britton, Central Michigan alum. So there are some alums on here. Riley Prestrap, North Dakota, is an 09. Isa Agruso going to Iowa State. So we have a bunch of players heading over to D1 and some committed to go play for Doug Steinert and Hassan Dawood at Wayne State University.
Here comes Midwest. Connected a couple passes in the middle of the park, but that skips off the heels of Ireland Sheldon, number 28. Here come the Jaguars to the left-hand side this time. Here's Maru. A few options in the box, but the late noticed offside flag comes up on the near side. Must have been there on the left winger. Must have been a tight call because there was some Midwest United defenders backpedaling there.
Yes. Yeah, Jags keeper Cor Conley over at Grand Valley. So very good top Division II program over there that always competes for national championships every fall.
Coach Doug Steiner more than willing to put numbers forward here. There's been at least 4 pushing forward in these situations just like this. What can the Jaguars connect? Number 11 in blue, Hurtado, got in the way of that one, but it goes to the far side. Centered, 1-2 pass. Will they connect it? They do. And that's some contact. Referee says, get on up. Centered again, and it just trickles by the post. That centering ball. I think he was looking for Megacy in the middle. But the threat of the Jaguars ever present now.
Yes. Good no call there. I think that's a fair. It's a 50-50 ball.
Just a coming together rather than a foul, you say?
I agree.
Referees
Gotta let it play
probably
sometimes.
called that in the past, but definitely didn't look like anything malicious. Just a player in action. And here's a great through ball, right-footed strike, and misses wide left. Noel Blaine did so well, did the hard part, got in behind the defense, but her right-footed strike sailed on her a bit. And a big sigh of relief on the side of the Midwest United, especially Elizabeth Wolter in goal, as she was left on her own.
Yep.
And the striker for Jaguars had her pick, and it went just wide.
Exactly. Good strike from Blaine, the Dayton alum. There's a few Dayton alums here on the team right now.
But this front four for the Jaguars, very dangerous. You can see how they were so successful in scoring through this 8-game regular season, finishing it with 7 wins and just 1 draw. The only dropped points, difficult to do, but they have to do some defending here, and Kono able to get there ahead of the Midwest United attacker.
Oh, apologies. Grace Kono for Toledo. My bad. I mixed up the players, but not Conley. Grace Kono for Toledo. Playing for Cliff, one of our buddy Cliff at Cliff Rammeyer, who's a Liverpool coach as well, who coaches an assistant coach at Toledo.
Steen has time to look up. Which pass can she pick out? She decides to put her head down and drive forward. She gets past a defender. Stopped by the second, though, and it goes back to the Jaguars as maybe pulling up and finding a pass might have been the option there. She kind of dribbled herself into a cul-de-sac along that far touchline. Cut out well in the defense, or in the midfield, sorry, but it does come across the field. Midwest United trying to switch the play, and that pass goes off the toe of the Jaguars. Lila Megazy thrown in quickly, read well by Midwest. Down the line, some contact here in front of us, and they're
Good shield.
through the sound of the whistle. I think that was a foul call. Couldn't really hear the whistle, even though the referee's right in front of us here on the sidelines here at the campus of Schoolcraft College. If you're just tuning in, I'm Robert Kerr alongside Brooks Lambier on We Are Soccer, who presents the UWS, the United Women's Soccer League 2026 National Championship. We're about 19 minutes in to an exciting affair. 17, rather. Don't have my readers out here.
Ah, fair enough. I know. Small print, right? Well, both sides doing a very good job. Both building, both trying to play in behind when they can. Both defending extremely well. So this is going to be a very tight national championship match.
Isa Agruso takes some contact after collecting the ball well. Bounces right back up. Looked for a second like she was going to go quick. She decides to give her teammates time to set up. She goes short. Megacy. Oh, excuse me.
17.
Praystap.
Yep.
She's going to North Dakota.
Yeah. We got brother Cade that played for MLS Jags next. I believe he's in college, if I'm not mistaken.
Driving into the attacking third. Unable to find the right ball. So there's a few Jaguars ahead of the ball there. Number 40, Cora Conley. Got around one, found herself a pocket of space, but
Exactly.
couldn't quite connect on that final ball there.
Yeah.
Some soccer luminaries in the house.
Yeah, Alex DeLue walking up here, huh?
There's Praystap. She finds some width here. Number 41 in white, Agruso able to kind of step around a defender, but the defender did just enough to block off the run to have it run in a touch.
Yeah.
Chip there to the defense. Got to react quickly to that.
Good touch forward.
And those bounces, dangerous.
It is dangerous. They got through. Good job, Akira, though. Center back, alum from Dayton. Good through ball.
Unable to connect to the run of Ireland Sheldon, the tall attacker there, leading the line for Midwest United. Both teams with opportunities. You'd say the big opportunities definitely favoring the team in white going from left to right, the Michigan Jaguars. But Midwest United able to connect a couple opportunities and get a couple shots in on the Jaguars goal and warm the hands up of Grace Kono, and this one's sent long down the touchline. Not on the same page as Megacy there. Some physical play. Return pass cut out there by the Jags. Teammates not really making a lot of runs for her right now, and that's going to fall right into the path of Lila Megacy, who gets inside her defender. Defender recovers well. Megacy weighs her options. Looks to go one-on-one, looks to go to the end line. Try to send in a right-footed cross, but that was defended quite well.
Abby Smothers, number 9. Good job by
smothering play there by Abby.
Yes, we could say that, yeah. Abby, very good player in her collegiate time and very hard worker, and big reason why Lewis Robinson had a lot of success. One of the many players they've had at Western Michigan.
Looked like Megacy wanted to beat Smothers twice there. Looked like that cut inside might have led her to some space, but here comes the corner for Jags. Sent into the danger area. Back to the corner taker, and that contact doesn't present any danger, and it'll be a goal kick for Walters.
Yes. Gonna push him up and in here. See if they'll make sure you get the second ball here, especially if the wind blows it back.
Yeah, it's really been the pendulum of chances and possession have been from the restarts. Jaguars in those opening minutes when they were got one off the post and a couple goal line clearances in those opening 5 minutes. It really was from bullying the ball away off of the goal kicks and restarts.
Yes. Good ball by Smothers into Ireland. Just couldn't control it.
Here's Megacy. She goes a little bit square. Can she chase it down? Midwest United defense able to step up.
Great ball to break lines there. Just couldn't control it.
Oh, and there's some big contact there on the far side. Ava Steen brings down the left-sided Jaguars player. Was that a card presented there? It's definitely borderline.
I think it's all right. I mean, it's early in the game, you know?
But
Can't be throwing cards
Steen taking out the feet of the Jaguars player, but pressure coming right back at her. Left-footed cross, headed away, and just wide from our vantage point. That looked like for a second that might be in OG territory, but it comes out wide and into touch. That Midwest United goal living a charmed life here in the first half of the UWS 2026 National Championship. Here's some space for a shot maybe. Driving in, and right-footed strike. Spins off the foot of number 40, Cora Conley, but space definitely for a shot there on the top of the Midwest United box.
Yeah. No, Midwest United backline doing a very good job. Good clearance by the defender. Very good clearance. And, you know, they're hanging on, and this is how the game's unfortunately going to go back and forth here, but both teams are battling. This might end up as a 1-0 game, or maybe it gets to PKs at some point.
I think there's a couple teams on the pitch here, both teams facing against Mother Nature.
Yes.
As we've been in a bit of a wind tunnel here. We're on the outdoor field, if you're familiar with venues in Metro Detroit out there, viewer. We're next to the Sports Dome here, right off the side of the highway in Livonia, in between 275 and Haggerty Road. Two Michigan teams duking it out for the UWS 2026 national title.
Yeah.
East side versus west side of Michigan, duking it out.
Yeah. Two clubs that definitely mean a lot too. Then whether they've been in showcases or now they're in the same league as the girls' academy, so both sides. So
you imagine there's a lot of familiarity. I know a lot of these names from doing youth state cups in the past. So these players have definitely faced each other, one competition or another.
She slipped.
And yeah, that looked like
transition.
There was a couple runs, some promising runs central there, but just slipped as the Jaguars player was trying to
hope she's
deliver the crucial ball. As she's
she looks like she's picked up a knock.
Yeah, her feet left her kind of in an odd way. She tried to feed the ball centrally there. Will we see a first half substitution? You hope she's okay.
Well, you got some subs going on here. Looks like there might be re-entry for this, so that's why they're doing kind of a hockey sub here. We got a bunch of players coming on for Midwest United.
That looks like 4 new players for Midwest United and at least 3 bibs standing up and talking to Coach Steiner for Jags. Doesn't look like they're going to do it just yet. So it's Midwest United who bring in reinforcements first as we cross into the 25th minute of the national game.
Sub's going to be key here. It's a hot day. It's humid. I know there's a lot of wind, but it's going to be very
That's
important.
a dangerous ball just in front of the Jaguars. Right-sided players run. That was real threatening. Don't know how the ball's going to slide off the surface. Don't know how the wind will affect the flight. And that was a dangerous ball, and Walter had to do well to come out and claim that, and claimed it cleanly as well.
She did.
That run of 58 Blaine,
Offsides.
a really good diagonal run, and eventually the referee does see the flag up. Here we see a replay of Blaine making the run there, and Walter taking it cleanly.
Yep.
Not the biggest chance of the game, but definitely a half chance here as we do eventually now see
Attackers
a triple
coming on.
sub for Jaguars.
Yeah, attackers and attacking midfielders coming on here, so.
Megacy staying on. So 3 out of the front 4.
It's like 231, so 231. So that's going to be
Andy Jones
Yep.
and Maggie Baginski.
Yep.
31 McGinsky, 2 Jones. Kept in bounds there by Baginski. Here's Megacy. Going long. Clever ball.
There's Jones.
Uncontrolled there. A cleaner touch, but she gathers it again. Turns back. Weighing her options. And crowded out well there by Midwest United defense.
Good job by Smothers to get that and put that forward.
What a clever ball there by Megacy to find that really nice run of Jones. A deft touch, and it just unfortunately rolled behind her. She corralled it, but eventually was crowded out by 2 blue-shirted defenders.
Good job by Smothers to go win that again.
Yeah, she's been on the front foot, progressive,
Yes.
and reading the game rather than reacting to it from Smothers.
Yeah, she's pretty good getting forward too from a left wing back position as well.
She's
reads the
definitely
game.
being tested here against Megacy. That pass, unable to find the run of Baginski, but you can tell that Baginski and Megacy have some chemistry down this right-hand side.
Yep. Lots of pressure here from Midwest United. Haven't made it
Got
easy to
fresh
play out of the back.
Yeah, those fresh legs, you are able, if there's re-entry and unlimited subs, or at least a generous amount of subs, you can press at a greater degree.
Yes.
Kind of changes that element
Transition
of the game.
here. They have numbers that they can go.
Baginski corrals it. She's got space. She crosses.
Touch.
Middle.
Good
Blocked
deflection.
there by Midwest United. More desperate defending by the girls in blue. Jaguars look to have them outnumbered, but they recovered well to get in front of that.
I don't know if that's desperate defending, but it was good defending in my opinion. Good block shot.
She was in the right place at the right time,
Andy
under
Jones trying to
duress.
bring that one down.
Right-footed strike, and what a save!
Great
Clean
hands.
save
Great
by
hands
Walter.
from Walter. Great job. It's not easy to save that from that close and then to hold on to that.
Got her hands up quickly and held well. His fresh legs proving to be a dangerous element. This Jaguars team appear to be pretty deep
It's still in.
with forward players, and
A replay there for Robert.
Baginski tried desperately to keep that in play.
Yep, there's the shot here from Andy Jones, and great save and collection there from Walters.
That's dangerous. Almost lost it. That pressing from the
Got
Jaguars
over, and
almost paying
Midwest
off.
might have. Oh, well, they're pinned in the corner.
Yeah, the spin of the ball went away from Midwest United, but if they're pressing hard, this throw-in might be a opportune time to generate a turnover.
Exactly. Pinned in the corner there, so they're gonna press up high and not make it easier for Jags to get out of this one. I don't know if that's gonna be a ball thrown back and then played long, or we'll see what happens here. But it's 3v2 right now here up top.
If Midwest can steal this and square the ball, they might have some space for an opportunity.
Exactly.
I'm looking out for Smothers to get this one away. She's challenged, but Jaguars able to
Good clearance.
pop it up and get it over into the Midwest half.
Good job to play forward. Need to find feet, though.
Wayward pass, Conley.
The right idea.
Distributes, and Jaguars look to be aggressive again, getting vertical. Down the left-hand side now, Midwest United defenders retreating, but what a great challenge there by Ellen Leyendecker on the right-hand side. Snuffed out that quickly moving attack from the Jags.
Exactly. Midwest has to get into the feet of the forward, though, and they can
Smothers
control it.
missed that one, played a little over-aggressively, but it doesn't punish her as that rolls into touch.
Yeah. Midwest just to get into the game, though, where they had success is finding the highest player and just controlling that and then getting the other people involved in the game, the defenders below them, or the midfielders below them. So they could do that. They've been doing very well. They can look to attack and maybe get a goal.
Smothers goes long. 50-50 challenge there, won by the Jags. Way to count that back. Team
Cut.
scrapping for possession right here in front of us. Taking long, looking for Megacy. It falls to her. What can she find? She's got one teammate square, but good defense for now. Stays with Megacy,
Nice
cleared
block
away.
by the defender. Good defending. Great defending by the back line here for Midwest United.
Midwest United coaching staff must be very proud of their center backs. They've been very stout as they've been under immense pressure here. In the right place at the right time for these few opportunities. Jaguars getting in behind the defense, but as they square the ball to teammates, Midwest United in the right place at the right time to diffuse the red-hot danger.
Yes. That was just a good job, just all defending, just whatever you can get a foot or a leg, whatever you can get on the ball just to block it. Like, that's tremendous defending.
Offside flag comes up here as we cross into the 32nd minute. We catch our breath for a second as
Surprised no water breaks.
somehow it's 0-0. I think maybe there's maybe an urgency to push on through. I don't even, what is the current temperature? The conditions here have been odd. We had nothing but smoke the last few days. The intense wind has blown the smoke away, but now there's threat of thunderstorms, but it's humid, hot, and very windy here as there's some space for Midwest United to create an attack, but that pass not accurate enough, and the Jaguars defender able to step up and cut that out.
Yeah, a good idea. Good idea to try to break lines and play into the feet of your teammate there. Just couldn't get it there.
Jaguars trying to play out of this pressure. There was 4 subs just a few moments ago, so Midwest United with plenty of fresh legs to press this Jaguars defense. Good hesitation to buy some space, and Fi's teammate down here on the right-hand side. Here's Baginski. Nice footwork, finds some space centrally. She can go wide. Continues to dribble across the field. What can she pick out? She's going alone, left-footed strike, and there's the opening goal after an amazing run. Number 31, Maggie Baginski with an amazing solo effort to make it 1-0 Jaguars.
Look at the live stream. You know.
And you can see there she just kept going, and eventually it opened up for her. And that Midwest United goal was under big-time duress since the opening whistle. And the Jaguars finally hit the back of the net. Take a bow, Maggie Baginski. What a way to open this national championship, scoring up
Put it on our
1-0 Jaguars.
That's all right. What's your cell number?
616-502.
And what does the opening goal change to this game? Midwest United largely on the back foot in this. They found some moments to connect some passes in the attacking third, but it's largely been Michigan Jaguars press and aggressive forwards that have been the difference. But that time, number 31, Maggie Baginski,
Great strike.
going from the right-hand side, dribbling all the way across the field, and then finishes it all off with a great strike to open in the scoring here in this national final.
Yeah. Don't expect Midwest to give up, though. They're going to fight back. They're going to fight to the end. And like I said, this game is going to be a fight to the end. No one's going to run away with this one.
Impressive stuff. After all those chances, the top individual effort, the difference. Going long down the right-hand side, headed away by Mullen.
Smothers on the ball, good try to play in.
Stop back, but Smothers able to get it back and square it. Down the left-hand side now. What is the reply? Midwest United looking to center it, cleared away by the Jaguars defense.
Yeah, good response, Midwest, after getting up the goal. Put on the pressure, don't give up, don't let the Jag just control the game. Very good response.
Smothers throws it in. Gets the return ball, tries to find a teammate down the left, squirms away from both challenging players, and it's gonna be an attacking throw. Smothers, the left back, now with the green light to move all the way up down, or all the way up this near touchline. Can they manufacture an opportunity? Turnover though.
Got time on the ball, making most of it.
Midwest United.
Good pressure
able
though.
to recycle,
Good
finding
pressure.
some space in the middle of the park.
Good pressure
Driving
again.
run, knocked to the floor, no whistle. 2 versus 4 for the Jaguars.
Good recovery though by 19. Great recovery.
And what a ball here. Can the Jaguars make it 2 here? Right-footed strike and just wide of the post.
Job
Number 2, Eddie Jones had it on her right foot, had the goal begging, but unable to find it in the back of the net. 1-0 it remains.
Yeah, good job by the Auburn commit to get there and just missed it placing that ball in the corner, but a good job by Walters to come out big and make it difficult for Jones to put that in the back of the net.
And what a thrusting run up the middle. Very unselfish to find that run down the left-hand side. Inch perfect pass. And you see the danger of these Jaguars forward. That was a 2 versus 4,
Yeah.
and they got in behind and made a quality chance out of that.
Yep.
As Midwest United lucky to keep its a 1-goal game.
Jaguars still looking to play in behind here.
Walters with some time on the ball this time.
Good job to slow it up and just try to see if they can build. Good job. She can turn. A lot of space for 15.
Good composure by Reuter.
Yep.
Turn and play.
Yep.
Down the right-hand side now. Right in front of that national championship trophy that's gleaming in the sun.
Yes.
And that's what they're playing for. UWS 2026 National Championship game. 2 Michigan sides competing. Here come the Jaguars looking to extend their lead.
Good defensive play to shield that out. Oh,
For the moment, and it
Ooh.
looked for a second that was going to squeak in at the near post.
yeah.
The Midwest United defender are trying to shepherd that out. And she was trying to just keep it going, trying to use her body, but it's poked away at the last second. Poked into the run of Lauren Bambanek, but that toe poke didn't find the inside of the frame. Almost found a sneaky second goal there.
Yep. A few more subs here for Midwest United coming on just to change it up a little bit, give some players some rest. Abby Smothers coming off and number 11 coming off as well. Then left back we have entering here. Once we can find the numbers here, number that'd be 47 or 17.
That bouncing
17
ball gets
left
all
back.
the way across midfield.
Yep.
Falls to a Jags player there. Spin, turn, foul. Number 4 hits the deck. Ellie Waller. Did really well to win a foul for her team there.
Yes. Playing quickly here, the Michigan Jags. Good crossed-in ball. Doesn't find anyone, unfortunately. Good picking up the second balls, though. Oh, a volley. Woo. Good half volley. They're off the bounce, and it goes right over the goal.
A little late dip action there. I
Yeah,
don't know if that
the
was
wind
the
might have
wind
got
or
that
some
one.
top spin.
Yeah, that's what the wind's going to do today. Affect crosses, shots, and everything.
One 0 Somehow, Jaguars really making almost a laundry list of chances here in this first half.
Yeah.
Midwest United, what would you say? They've had about 2 shots, 1 shot on goal?
Yeah, 2, 3, couple wide, but they've had good chances, good looks. Again, the game's not over with. It's a long game. Anything can happen.
One moment can change it all.
Yes.
And that looked to have come off of a Midwest United player, but the flag comes up.
See if Midwest decides to play short here. They do. They're going to blow from Walters, the goalkeeper. Ping that forward in the midfield. Gets through. Good move by 18 to get out of that one. Good feet. Switch the point of attack. Very good job. There you go. Midwest playing through and combining. Just can't get it. Just the final third ball just needs to be a little cleaner. Pressing, though. Not making it easy for Jags to play out.
Is able to turn into space now. Sends it wide down the left-hand side. Looking for Wallen. Midwest United come away with the ball, though. Turn into some space. A little bit more room to breathe in the middle of the park now.
Good defending, though, from Jags.
I say that, and the ball's immediately swarmed to, but there was 3 Jaguars defenders there. Nice little poke between the legs to keep it in.
Good job to keep that in.
That's the goal scorer, Baginski, who had a mazy highlight reel run and finished it off with a plum.
Yep.
And here's another opportunity. Can number 4 get on the back of this? She does. Can she keep her feet? She does. Keeps it in, turns back, weighing her options, finds Baginski. Nice turn, gets on her left foot. She sends a teasing ball in, but that'll be dealt with eventually there by the Midwest United center back.
Yes.
Number 4,
Yeah.
Ellie Wallen down the right-hand side. Did well to get to that, but nothing comes of the opportunity. But the ball in some space now with the Jags.
Yep. Number 15, center back for.
Right-footed strike, just doesn't get the contact on it. Cora Conley, not for the first time, finds herself in some space on the top of the box.
Yep.
Unable to come up with that clean strike there.
Yeah. Number 15. Brooklyn Reuters done exceptionally well as a center back right now for the Midwest United, just clearing balls and making sure no shots get off.
And the number 17 fullback for Midwest United has been really under the cosh here. Ava Steen done well so far to keep some of these attacking players at bay. Jaguars have quite a few. Great turn there.
That's from Jones. Great turn.
Jones has another chance. Pokes it. And a good triangle there. Here's Conley again. Can she get a strike on goal? She feeds it wide. And that cross sails over 2 Jaguars teammates that are lurking and hunting in the attacking box.
Yes. Jack's still putting on the pressure here. Like I said, it only takes one chance, though, for Midwest to get out and break and, make this game 1-1. Job by.
Wind really picking up here in Metro Detroit. Robert Kerr alongside Brooks Lambier here on We Are Soccer, presenting the United Women's Soccer League National Championship 2026. 2 Michigan teams battling it out. 1-0 the score line, and that one rolls just away from Wallen.
Yeah. Jags have been pinned in here, so we'll see how much they press to make sure they can't get out. Might be a quick long ball here, just to get that out and then to reset.
Every time the ball bounces here, it could present an opportunity for a team that's on the front foot between the wind and the spin off the artificial turf.
Yes.
A bouncing ball is definitely a defender's worst nightmare here. Coaching staff, I'm sure, telling their players to be first to that. Don't let it bounce, especially if you're retreating.
Yes, I'd say especially, though, is...
Here's Jones.
Yep.
She's been a threat ever since coming on. She goes around a defender, pokes it around the other side. Support defense works, but here's another threat, but the offside flag comes up.
Walter still made the save, even though it was called the offsides.
Impressive. And
yeah. I'll say this, at least with the wind is going to play a factor, but at least it's not raining as well, because that makes the ball slick and that's going to skid. So that would even make it more even difficult in this game with the weather conditions. But
Baginski and Jones, very dangerous in this attacking group.
Yeah. Like I said, talking to Jones's dad, Andy Jones's dad beforehand, and going to enroll early at Auburn University, so she's going to head there in the spring.
Congratulations to her and all the best moving forward, and to all these players beyond this national championship game.
Exactly.
But plenty more to go as we cross into the last few moments of this first half, rather. Down the right-hand side. It looked for a moment, and I was talking about that bouncing ball, as that kind of bounced into the attacking player's favor. Looked like Wallen might get in on the end of that.
Yep.
Baginski putting the pressure on Midwest United, trying to win something. She does just enough to force that one off of Steen's toe and into touch for an attacking third throw-in for the team with the lead.
Yes. Almost in a stoppage time here, a little less than 1 minute regulation plus stoppage, so we'll see how it goes. I'm sure Jags want one more before the half.
Jones sends it across, just one step ahead of Baginski.
Yep.
Good crossfield ball after a great turn from Jones there a moment ago.
Yes.
We're in the final minute of the first 45. It wasn't a hydration
Foul
break
there,
or
yeah.
anything, just one goal. Only a couple minor stoppages, so probably not a great deal of extra time in this first half of the UWS National Championship game.
Yeah.
The sun's actually poking out here, so
is.
that'll ramp up the temperature. And I'm not sure, we haven't looked at the Doppler here in the last few minutes, but there was a possibility of a kickoff time thunderstorm. That has not presented itself just yet.
Hopefully never.
But still dealing with very windy conditions here. We're on the campus of Schoolcraft College here in Metro Detroit, about, 10-15 minutes outside of the city of Detroit.
Probably.
Depends how fast you're driving.
Yeah, that definitely is.
Southfield Freeway, that's a good 5-minute drive. But looking for an answer here.
Oh,
Maybe
great turn
an
by 10.
equalizer.
Great ball across.
Squared
Ooh.
and cleared away by the Jaguars back line. Still with
Yeah, I think Kylie Halliday should have just been selfish and took that shot, I think. Just, you got to get shots on goal, and if there's rebounds, take the chance.
And with this wind, the ball
Yeah.
could go any which direction. Yeah, unselfish play. Looked to square it, but the Jaguars defense up to the task. But there is the halftime whistle.
Yes.
And at the halftime intermission here of the UWS National Championship, it's the Jaguars 1, Midwest United 0. We'll be right back after a while, after the intermission, for the second half and conclusion of the UWS National Championship.
Yeah.
Change tempo, yes, yes, drop out, good, yes, touch play, right foot, yes, scan, good, touch in, play, drop your hip, right, yes, good scan, yes, Jay, well done, good side on touch, play, see it, yes.
Hi, Brooks. We're at our favorite store, Soccer World in Rochester. We're just gonna do some light shopping. Okay. Nothing big. Ooh, pretty colors. Oh, and one of these too?
Ooh, Germany. Nate would like this.
Hey, Brooks, look at all these. Look what I got.
South America. Ooh. Wow, that's not MLS. Cool.
Socks? No.
Ooh, a ball pump.
Next in line.
Sir, you're next.
Right. That's a mannequin. You know that.
Huh?
It's a mannequin.
Oh. Sorry, sir.
Craig, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Huh? Change tempo, yes, yes, drop out, good. Yes, touch play, right foot, yes. Scan, good. Touch in, play, drop your hip, right, yes, good scan. Yes. Jay, well done. Good side on touch. Play, see it, yes.
Hi, Brooks. We're at our favorite store, Soccer World in Rochester. We're just gonna do some light shopping.
Okay.
Nothing big. Ooh, pretty colors. Oh, and one of these too?
Ooh, Germany. Nate would like this.
Hey, Brooks, look at all these. Look what I got.
South America. Ooh. Wow, that's not MLS. Cool.
Socks? No.
Ooh, a ball pump.
Next in line.
Sir, you're next.
Right. That's a mannequin. You know that.
Huh?
It's a mannequin.
Oh. Sorry, sir.
Craig, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Huh? Change tempo, yes, yes, drop out, good. Yes, touch play, right foot, yes. Scan, good. Touch in, play, drop your hip, right, yes, good scan. Yes. Jay, well done. Good side on touch. Play. Play, see it, see it, see it. Yes.
Hi, Brooks. We're at our favorite store, Soccer World in Rochester. We're just gonna do some light shopping. Nothing big. Ooh, pretty colors. Oh, and one of these too?
Ooh, Germany. Nate would like this.
Hey, Brooks, look at all these. Look what I got.
South America. Ooh. Wow, that's not MLS. Ugh.
Socks? No.
Ooh, a ball pump. Next in line.
Sir, you're next.
Right. That's a mannequin. You know that.
Huh?
It's a mannequin.
Oh. Sorry, sir.
Fuck, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Huh?
Change tempo, yes, yes, drop out, good. Yes, touch play, right foot, yes. Scan, scan, good. Touch in, play, drop your hip, right, yes, good scan. Yes. Jay, well done. Good side on touch. Play, see it, see it, see it, yes.
Hi, Brooks. We're at our favorite store, Soccer World in Rochester. We're just gonna do some light shopping. Nothing big. Ooh, pretty colors. Oh, and one of these too?
Ooh, Germany. Nate would like this.
Hey, Brooks, look at all these. Look what I got.
South America. Ooh. Wow, that's not MLS. Ugh.
Socks? No.
Ooh, a ball pump. Next in line.
Sir, you're next.
Right. That's a mannequin. You know that.
Huh?
It's a mannequin.
Oh. Sorry, sir.
Fuck, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Huh?
Back here to the UWS National Championship, and on screen you see the lone first half goal by Maggie Baginski. The finish there, capping off an amazing solo run. It started near the halfway mark, straight across the field, and then the defense opened up for that wonderful finish. And there you have it. You're up to date as we return to action here for the second half of the 2026 UWS National Championship, being shown here on We Are Soccer. My name's Robert Kerr alongside Brooks Lambier as we're set for a action-packed second half here in Metro Detroit.
Yeah, it should be a good one here. I mean, Midwest had their chances. The game's not over with. The Jags get another one. I mean, they say 2-0 is the most dangerous lead, and listen, it's never over till the final whistle sounds. So this will be a good This is going to be a good second half here in this national championship match, and I expect Midwest to give it their all.
In that halftime speech, I'm guessing the Midwest United coaching staff, as kickoff whistle blows, we're underway. Michigan Jaguars in the black and white going from right to left now, and Midwest United in the all blue going from left to right. And that was a close call. There's Midwest United looking to press early, and the Jaguars did a bit of a barnstorming effort to start the game. We'll see how they start this second half, but I'm sure Midwest United coaching staff, as I was saying, relieved to be only one goal down, as the Jaguars had multiple goal-scoring opportunities and only came up with one.
Yep. Good job by Jags to try to play at that, but unfortunately they couldn't find one. But they get it back here, and it looks like Kara's on the ball, going to play that one forward and behind.
Lanyard looking for the run.
It's a little change of wind. Are there flags here to see where the wind's blowing? It's at us, isn't it?
Some of these flags have blown
everywhere.
all the way over.
Yeah, it's coming from everywhere. I think it's across the field it's going, but you can see how the ball spins and sidewinds a bit sometimes.
The whistle goes there for a foul. So to set this game up, Jaguars topped the Great Lakes Division with an undefeated record, 7 wins and 1 draw, with a very impressive plus 28 goal difference. And Midwest United in the all blue finished in 3rd place in the Great Lakes Division with 5 wins and 1 loss and 2 draws. So just a little bit behind the Jaguars within the same division, but this is the UWS National Championship game. 2 Michigan teams facing off, 1-score game. Michigan Jaguars had the definitely outweighed the team in blue in chances, but only 1-goal game, and one moment can change all that.
Yes, exactly. And again, the wind's always going to be a factor, so anything can happen. And it's going to be a very interesting second half, as the wind has not died down and it is still blowing really hard.
Yeah, if you're tuning in from out of the area, this game scheduling a little bit in doubt, as Michigan and a lot of other places dealing with the smoke from the Canadian wildfires from the north, but big time winds and kind of changing weather pattern. We're down to only a moderate wind or air conditions impact, and this might fall for a Jaguars opportunity. Streaming into the box, right-footed strike, And it finds the back of the net. Number 58, Noel Blaine, makes it 2-0 for the Michigan Jaguars.
Yeah, Blaine celebrating there with, I think the kids call it the gritty today, right? Is that what they do? I don't know.
Something like that.
I don't know. I'm 35 and I'm saying that, so I'm old.
So on the replay, we're going to see that through ball find the foot of Blaine. And the goalkeeper, Walter, got just a little bit of a right paw on it, but unable to deny Noel Blaine, who makes it 2-0 in the UWS National Championship game.
See how Midwest can respond here. See how they do respond. Looks like Abby Smothers is playing a little higher up the field, letting her attack a little more. Doesn't look like much has changed from the formation with the 3-back what the Jags have, and looks like Midwest are still in a 4.
As I mentioned at the top of this second half,
Well, I could be wrong. Could be a 3-4.
they got to weather this early storm. It was difficult to keep them out
Good
in
punch.
the first half.
Good punch
The
from
beginning
Walters.
of the first half was intense pressure by Jaguars, and they're repeating it again here in the second, getting that oh so important second goal. You said the old wives' tale of a 2-0 is a dangerous lead.
It
I
is.
don't know. It's
Never
a bit
know.
better than that 1-0 lead
It
there,
is.
Brooks.
It gives you a little cushion, but you never know. You can't get complacent, and you can't get can't just sit in and expect to just win the game. So, but the Jags look like they're still attacking here.
So to catch you on up, Maggie Baginski made it 1-0 in the first half, and here in the early goings of the second, Noel Blaine has made it 2.
Yes, the University of Dayton grad alum. Pressure there from Midwest. See if we can turn that over and go the other direction.
It's a little bit of shallow commentary there, but I was hoping to see the Jaguar green, one of my favorite club color schemes across the game here, especially locally.
Yeah, they changed up a little bit. They went with some black uniforms here this year, and obviously home and away kits always change every other year, so.
Midwest United tried to go quick there, but unable to spring the run of Ponstein. She was looking to go long up the right-hand side, but this press of the Jaguars not letting that pass let fly. They're going to obviously want to avoid conceding another, but they're going to have to do some defending now. Here come the Jaguars getting into the box, but
Offside?
the flag for offside raised to the relief of Midwest United.
Exactly. It's still playing the high line and drawing people offside, so doing a good job by the Midwest back line. Ball played forward by Walters. Ponstein flicks it.
But Jaguars playing like with the 4 attackers, and they're able, with the substitution rules, able to do like full shift changes, and
Yeah.
both the first and second line, to use hockey terminology, both providing lots of danger in the attacking third for
pressure.
the undefeated Jaguars.
Yeah.
And that is going to draw a whistle there. Number 18, Charlotte Hassenrink,
Yeah, good pressure there from
whistled there.
Uretzi Lara. I believe that's how her name is pronounced. Number 5 for Midwest United.
Apologies.
One of the
on
smallest.
behalf of Brooks.
Yes, one of the smaller players on the field, but been pretty feisty in their defending.
One of the tallest players on the field, number 28, Ireland Sheldon.
Yes.
Had some nice connection there to hold the play up and find a run down the width there, but it was either offside or a foul, and they're already having to defend again. Here come the Jaguars. 2 white shirts in the middle, and the Jags player tried to poke it around, and what's that move called where you poke and run, where you try to put the ball around the other side of the defender and meet up with it on the other end?
I don't know, kind of push and go. I don't know if that's the direct terminology. That's what I call it. Just kind of push it around the defender, run onto it.
And doesn't execute it completely, but wins the Jaguars an attacking corner.
Outswinger here. Who's on?
1,
No.
2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5 white shirts in the Midwest United box. One lurking on the top. Sent in. That's trouble, and it found the head of a Jaguars player at point blank range.
58, number 58 that found the head of.
The goal scored that made it 2. Noel Blaine almost made it 3.
Yeah.
She was a head or 2 above The rest of the field unable to bring it down, though. Maybe couldn't quite get over the top of that one, but dangerous stuff. I'm sure it's hard to read the flight of the ball under these windy conditions as well.
Yes.
Midwest United need that next goal, but more defending to do. Here's Megacy giving chase. Can she get there? But the offside flag up again. Midwest United living and dying with their offside line.
Good job by Midwest to defend again. Defend really well.
There's a nice little bit of skill to get away from the press there. Midwest United still under the cosh. And players swarming around the ball in white.
Yeah. Just to let kind of our viewers know, these teams kind of been pieced together a little bit.
Here come the Jags. That's ahead of the run of Megacy, but it might find number 39. Rue, one-on-one.
Yeah, it's over.
Goes for goal, and that's a deflection. That should be a corner, but it's ruled a goal kick, surprisingly enough. That looked like a defensive interaction that sent that over the bar.
I think that's what happened. Just to kind of give our viewers a little bit of what's kind of going on here. So Division I reported earlier this week, July 15th. So a lot of the D1 players have mostly reported, and this is kind of a mixture of a lot of different girls for each side. So some younger girls here from Midwest United, and then a mixture of young and older and former college players for the Michigan Jags.
Yeah, there's a lot of 09 Jags here, but also like some collegiate graduates, so a little bit of a mix. So maybe that D1 player pool, kind of a donut hole here. You
can tell it's definitely making a little bit of difference here with the speed of play.
And that's a nice tackle there to poke that away as the Jaguars player was loading up for a shot at the top of the box there.
Yes.
Jaguars defense steps in to prevent a counterattack, but it might still be on if they can go quick.
I gotta get over
that pass
over
not
the back
quite.
line.
It was looking for the run of number 16, Tessa Ponstein, and she had the step on her defender there for a moment, but the pass a little bit too narrow, and it allowed the Jaguars defense to deal with that. But 2-0 the score line. A singular first and second half goal, the difference. Midwest United need the next one, but they've been having to do more defending than anything since going down 2-0. And this might fall to Blaine, the goal scorer of the second. She cuts inside, left-footed strike, and good defense there. Takes the sting out of that shot. It'll roll harmlessly into the arms of Walter.
Oh, Walter,
that's a bad
mistake
turnover
there.
by Walter, and poked away there by a desperate attempt.
Good job to turn out of that one and see what Midwest can take this and make an advantage of it.
That mistake.
Good job
not
by 18
punished.
to dribble and get out of that one. Here's Ponstein.
Ponstein has a lot of space, has some options. What does she choose? She goes right footer across, header!
Smothers missed that one, unfortunately. She doesn't miss many.
What a run there to get all the way up the field and get into some space on the back stick. That was the best chance so far for Midwest.
Yeah, I'd say clear-cut chance for sure. They've had some shots from outside the box that have gone wide, but that was a good one, and we'll see if Midwest continue the pressure. Like I said, 2-0. Anything can happen. You get one back, you think you have it, and the game changes a bit, you know?
From a neutral perspective, you'd like Midwest United to really be the next scorer in this match, but lots to see because there was almost a mistake leading to a third Jaguars goal, but Midwest United able to wiggle out of trouble and create their best chance of the game so far.
Exactly. Midwest coming around here, going to control that and it's played. See if Walters just pings this one back in, or if they build out.
So we're in the 57th minute here. You think we're about probably 5 minutes away from another big round of substitutions. So we'll see how this matchup, how this
good
set
turn.
of players
That's
does.
a great turn from number 12.
There's 3 players ahead of the ball. Who does she pick out? She goes wide, onside. 5, 6 players in the box. Who does she find? And the defender, the one who met that one, and able to take the steam out of that one and into the arms of goalkeeper Grace Kono. But Midwest, a couple moments now.
That's
half chances getting numbers forward, which we haven't seen a lot of.
Yeah, that was a great turn from Meredith Vance. That was a beautiful turn by the Midwest United midfielder to get out of that, to play out the other end, and that's what the chance created for Smothers to cross that one in.
Here's Maru, a looper, and that's a difficult one to send for your teammates.
Yeah.
Air quality not quite normal just yet, plus it's pretty hot and steamy. and extremely windy, so
Well, we can breathe better today. It's not 400 like it was the other day.
it's not the
It's-
worst
it's
air
below
conditions in
100.
the planet. It's just bad
Yes.
air conditions.
Yes, it's below 100 at this point.
And Jaguars able to take that one away in midfield. Who's going to get to that one first? And it is the defense there. And
Number 19.
Walter would have really been down the barrel there had the Jaguars attacker met that one first.
Yep.
Popped up in the air. Anyone's ball here. Cleared away there by Midwest United. Midwest United, can
Vance
they
on the
create
ball.
something?
Definitely tell Vance is just a little bit different player. She checks her shoulder, how she turns, how just fluid her body movement is. Very good midfielder for Midwest United. Smothers driving here. Good left-footed shot, but it's not going to get on frame.
Yeah, I was curious what choice she was going to make there. She was getting kind of a narrow angle, and there was 3 players to central positions.
Yep.
But with, the lower number of chances that Midwest has created, you can't blame her for taking a shot if the space was there, just not quite on target there. But
You gotta try.
Midwest United pushing more numbers forward
Yep.
here, and they won the ball again.
Looks like they're playing 3 in the back now here, so they're gonna match the Jags here.
Nice
That's a foul.
turn. That's a number 18, Charlotte Hassenrink. Nice turn, drawing a foul and a free kick here in a possibly dangerous situation.
Yep.
Dangerous area of the field. Try to get a good angle on a run, loft it in, or maybe send someone down the outside.
Yeah, well, so 11's going to take this one, so looks like maybe they'll float it to Ireland, right? Number 28.
That's what you'd think. Hurtado to take. Floats it in.
Gets there, maybe? Yeah, okay.
Defender able to get to that one, and maybe a little bit of a sluggish reaction to that ball. It is hot, steamy, and windy here. That one could have sailed a little bit, slowed down, taking a little bit of the zip off the ball, and that one zipped into the face
Top Blaine, 56.
of Westner.
Oh, our Westerner, yeah. Time to bring that one down.
What's she gonna choose? She goes long. Good strong header there by the Jags. Popped up again.
Good fight there from Ireland.
Ireland. Kicked away there, and a little bit of a dicey situation, but got away for the moment.
Yep.
But it's brought across halfway by the Jags. Unable to be corralled, brought under control quite fully, but it stays with the Jags on the right-hand side. Here's Megacy. She's got options. Left-footed strike, blocked
block by
away
15.
there. Yeah,
Great block by 15, the center back.
Reuter did her job. Now it's coming the other way. And back-to-back,
There's Ireland.
end-to-end stuff.
Early
And
cross.
that's way too ambitious. Good idea. Early cross puts the defenders on the back foot, but Ponstein
Big
not
subs
able
here.
to catch up to that. And yes, a whole big raft of change. Looks like that's 5 changes for the Jags.
3 for Midwest. They don't have many on the bench. They don't have a lot of depth, but use your subs.
And as we are well past the 60th minute, into the 62nd minute, big time changes, almost the final third of the game, and we're going to have fresh legs and fresh lungs here, and curious to see how that affects the game. It was turning into an end-to-end affair here over the last 5 minutes or so.
Yep.
Midwest United getting more chances than they'd seen through most of the game. So 5 changes for Hassan Daoud's Jaguars team. Conley plays wide, but a little bit too strong there for her teammate. Into touch for Midwest United. Down 2 with under half an hour to go in this UWS National Championship game. Presented here on We Are Soccer. My name is Robert Kerr alongside Brooks Lambier. Hopefully you can hear us out there. Kind of a wind tunnel situation on the campus of Schoolcraft College here in Livonia, Michigan, just outside of the city of Detroit.
Yep, good poke away. Charts transition by Ponstein.
Here's Midwest United trying to spin away from defense, but the Jaguars, as has been the case most of the game, have the numbers around the ball there. Cut out well there by Hurtado.
Oh.
Unable to be kept in play. 4 plays quickly. Goes long, cross field, caught in the wind and headed away by Midwest.
Yeah.
Only as
It's a long
far as
diagonals.
another Jaguars, and I think playing it in the air, a dicey proposition, especially from this side of the field to the other.
Looks like long diagonal balls are going to be an issue if you're hitting it from our side of the field over. That's where the wind's blowing across. So.
We're being told that these are 20-mile-an-hour winds. So definitely significant. We're holding on to the tent for dear life. Hopefully it's not blowing away, and this bouncing ball is trouble, but eventually cleared out by Midwest United. Actually, speaking of which, at the halftime intermission, one of the team's tents on the far side of the field did go for a bit of a tumble and a rumble, and had to be collected. So conditions, heat, wind, and smoke, all playing a factor here in this UWS Championship game. And Jaguars looking to dribble their way out of trouble. Retained possession. Here's Conley. Low and hard cross. Cut out, but it goes back to a Jaguars player. Dancing on the top of the box. Right-footed strike!
Ooh,
with
over the
a lot
goal.
of power there.
31.
Really well done there by number 31, Maggie Baginski. She scored that wonderful solo effort in the first half. Almost got herself a second, but just inches above the bar there.
Yep. Good job of the Jags to keep the pressure, as the Midwest United had a few minutes there of putting pressure on the Jags and creating chances. So we'll see how Midwest responds, though. Looks like they made a few subs here. Number 8 coming in for Midwest United.
Definitely depth at attacking positions. This
Ireland
Jaguars.
turns. Ponstein's in behind. She's
Ponstein,
onside, so
flag
maybe
does
not.
come up now, and look like her
Yeah.
shoulders are just a
Maybe.
step ahead
Might
there.
have
That
been
was
just
pretty
a
close
step.
to us where our vantage point. It was
Yeah.
pretty close there.
Yep.
But it's the correct decision there as Ponstein looked to get ahead and get in behind there, but just a moment too early.
Yes.
But the neutrals out there rooting for Midwest United to get the next goal to make this final 25 minutes or so
Interesting.
a dicey, exciting affair, but
Yeah.
both
Never know.
teams have had chances.
Yes, they have.
That bouncing ball
Walters clear
will
it.
go to Walters.
Good
Did
job.
make one mistake earlier, but has been solid and has caught all the balls within her radius and has done well.
Yep.
She's definitely been the busier of the two goalkeepers.
Good job for Reuter trying to get out of that. Just couldn't find anyone's feet. Play your keeper. No, going to go forward.
Jaguars turn the ball over. 3 attackers here. Jaguars
on.
in on the box. One-on-one with Walter. Walters hits it with her foot and it dribbles into the back of the net for the 3rd goal of the game.
Yep.
Jaguars 3, Midwest United 0. That turnover, big key to that goal, and it's been a big key to this game so far.
Yeah, you can tell with the Midwest team, the young Midwest team, that I think they have some younger defenders in the back line, and I think maybe playing that ball back when 17 gets that, and then we were playing at 4, but as you're looking at the replay, Robert.
Yeah, that number 43, she had enough time even to bring it back onto her right foot. Walter got her leg to it, but not enough to keep it out of the back of the net. 3-0 Jaguars. I believe that was number 43, Molly Labadie.
Yep. Labadie, the look at my notes here that Coach Hassan gave us. Labadie, I believe the UDM, if I'm not mistaken, player.
Commanding position now for the Jags.
Sorry, Labadie going to Wayne State to play for Coach Doug Steiner and Coach Hassan Daoud.
That's an
Midwest.
interesting note because in some other leagues you're not necessarily permitted to play directly for.
Yeah, it's
your
different.
collegiate coach.
Also, incoming new program this fall, Wayne State University women's soccer program. Going to be awesome.
You excited for that as someone who's engaged in the local soccer scene here in Metro
Yeah,
Detroit?
I think Wayne State. They have the field's right behind the football stadium. I know they're going to make some updates. When I was talking to Doug Steiner and Coach Hassan, and they're going to make some awesome updates. And maybe one day we'll have a men's program there. I think that would be fantastic. And they'll be playing in the GLIAC, so they'll be playing Grand Valley, Ferris State, Davenport, Michigan Tech, Northern Michigan. So they have a huge schedule, a very difficult schedule in the fall here with the coming into the GLIAC. But LEAC's a very tough division, as everyone knows. Grand Valley State's a very good program that competes for national championships every year.
So a whole another big raft of changes. A big number of substitutions, especially for Midwest United after going down 3. Popped up there in the middle of the park. Wind picking up more. We got an update that it was 20 miles an hour, and I think it's stronger now than a few moments ago.
Yes.
Thankfully, the thunderstorms look like they will wait until we are done here.
Still hot and humid, though. Still hot and humid.
Hot, humid, and windy.
Yes.
Air conditions suspect.
Oh, less than 100 at least air quality, which is good. You want it to be as close to 0.
Here's Conley. She finds a teammate in the middle of the park.
22.
Finds some width there.
Jones on the attack now.
Yeah, Jones in some space, in behind the defense. Right-footed strike. Excellent defending there. The sliding number 15, Brooklyn Reuter, able to get in the way of that one.
Yep, she's been good. She's been everywhere, covering ground, tracking defenders, doing everything, and she's had a really good game today for Midwest United.
And you see that block on the replay is she's able to come all the way across from her central position and get a sliding block in there. Is more defending to be done. On the top of the box of the Jaguars. Right-footed strike, high and wide. Jaguars looking for more here, looking to add on to their impressive goal tally. Through the regular season, they were undefeated and had a plus 28 goal difference in just 8 matches, so no strangers to goal scoring. They're looking for more here in the national championship game.
Exactly. It's if they've got it, they're going to keep going, you know. But Midwest, again, is going to do a good fight to keep this game at the score it is. I mean, it could be much worse. Walters made some big saves, but a lot of good stuff happened in this match here. Jags doing a good job, though, of maintaining the pressure.
Jaguars
and
in the box. Right-footed strike, just wide once again. Really on the ropes are the team from Grand Rapids. Midwest United getting peppered with pressure and shots now. That huge raft of substitutions maybe leading to some disjointed communication there at the back as the Jaguars are swarming to the ball and just getting chance after chance.
Corner here. Looks like it's going to be an in-swinger. Goes out of bounds, though, for a goal kick, and we shall see. Yeah, well, hitting the ball in the direction of the wind, too. That doesn't really help when it's coming across the field. But a good pressure by the Jags there to keep Midwest in the own defensive third.
Down the touch slide. Midwest trying to get a little bit of possession here. 10 spins away, finds a little bit of a pressure release valve, but just for a moment, white shirts swarming once again. Pressured off the ball, and it's back with the Jags. Oh, really nice counter pressure there to win the ball back for just a moment. Swarming, pressing, aggressive. All words to describe this team in black and white. Really a suffocating performance here so far to this opening 72 minutes. Conley, who's been impressive in the middle of the park. She gets the turn and distribute, go wide. And it looks to be onside on the right hand. Wing, cutting inside, 3 white shirts in the box. Cut out there by Midwest number 12. Only as far as Conley. Conley gets there, keeps it, corrals it. Can she have another shot? She tries to feed it centrally, but doesn't quite connect with her forward-thinking teammate. Midwest trying to spring a counterattack, but more defensive interventions, not letting that one be released, but a little bit worse for wear in the middle of the park is the Jaguars midfielder. Slow to get up. Number 55, Amanda Britton, CMU grad, gets up slowly, but she looks like she'll be able to continue, but her intervention there stopped a possible springing long ball as Midwest United were looking to go quick.
Exactly. Again, Midwest United giving up. Still trying to create opportunities, but you can tell here towards the end that the Jags experience just it's going to be difficult to kind of find 3 goals, but a good flick by Smothers there, and they're going to try what they can to play long and see if the ball can maybe drop and maybe find their feet due to the wind, or maybe an error happens and they get a goal back, and then maybe they find two. But Ireland with the foul there.
Yeah, Cora Conley doing really well to get her body between the ball and the defender there. If any young players are watching this and you're looking to play that midfield role, that was a great example of how to win your team possession. That lateral movement to get her body in the position the defender wanted to be. And now her team can get a breath and reset and move down the field.
Yep.
That touch just a little heavy and allows Midwest United to regain possession. Swarming to the ball once again are the Jaguars, sent long down the touch line, and that'll be in favor of the Jags. Taking it, Eli Wallen, who's been impressive in her minutes here. Good composure on the ball there by Baginski. Her first half goal, definitely a moment to savor from this game. The score line as the teams continue to battle. Across the half-wide line, stepping up is the Midwest United defender, but out of position now. Jaguars hungry for more.
Job by Midwest, turn and play forward if they can, play wide.
Well,
Ball's in behind.
Its way. Number 8 might get in on the end of that, but really good defensive play there to force that foul. Again, I mentioned her a minute ago, Eli Wallen doing her part down the side. And number 8 in blue, Lauren Switzer, looked to have a step on her, but great recovery defending from the Jags there. Not really letting Midwest United have much of a sniff at all. The ball goes over her head and into touch once again. It'll be a Midwest throw.
Smothers coming over and try to help with that.
Looked like a possible handball there, but no whistle. Ball bouncing around right in front of the commentary booth. Into touch for a Jags throw. Wallen take once again.
Ping pong in there, and the Jags come out with that one. Play it forward.
It's off the back.
Vance gets that and collects it to Reuter, though. That's better. Play it back to your keeper. Just play that one forward. A little more safe of a play.
Swirzek, the most forward Jaguars player now. She lets that go in order not to be called offside. That one gets caught in the wind. Comes short of the Midwest United player. No whistle. Here comes the Jags looking for 4.
There's Jones coming through. Nationals
Jones cuts
player.
inside, right-footed strike, and
Oh,
a last
just
gasp
missed it.
block. Number 19 in blue, June Mullen.
Yeah.
Now that is last gasp defending.
Yes, good job by Mullen. She's done really well today.
The referee didn't see that, I guess, looking like a goal kick here. I swore that was a block and out for a corner, but the referee didn't see it that way.
Good win in the air. Oh, she came down. Hopefully she was all right. And the one in the header. Okay, there we go.
And that looks like a foul for sure. No, that looked like a pull from behind by the Jaguars player, and both players slow to get up in the center of the park. But Jaguars attacking down the left-hand side. Cutting in onto the right foot. Squared. Baginski!
Oh, man.
Just wide. She was looking to bag the brace. But Maggie Baginski sends it wide, and the score remains 3-0.
Replay there.
Yeah, it looked like it was opening up for her on the right foot, but she just drags it. Walter, relieved to see that go wide. She didn't have much of a chance. The ball squarely in front of her, about 16 yards away from goal. Just goes just a touch wide. And Jaguars, you feel like maybe a couple different finishes. This could be even more one-sided.
It could. It could.
Conley has her block.
Like to see at least Midwest get one here for the work they've put in. It's a great ball behind by Vance. Just no one was running in behind, fortunately. Smothers wanted the ball to her feet.
Kono, haven't said her name much at all in the second half.
Reuter with the win. Following
20
Jags.
plus mile per hour wind here at the venue of the 2026 UWS National Championship. An all-Michigan affair, as looks like there'll be 4 new Midwest United players to join the fray for the last 13 minutes plus stoppage time here.
Yep. See if they can get a little break here. Like I said, maybe get 1 goal. Make this game a little closer.
Make that trip back across the state of Michigan a little bit more pleasant.
Yes.
Probably about 3 hours out from their home base on the west side of the state. We are in Metro Detroit here, campus of Schoolcraft College here in Livonia.
Good ball through.
And looking for a quick combination, doesn't come off, but streaming across halfway to the Jaguars. And that ball from Carfanta.
Kira, she's been great today. It's a center back for them.
Passed
Picking
a
up
little
balls.
heavy in that moment, though.
Yeah, picking up balls, blocking shots, breaking lines. She's been very good today for the Michigan Jags.
$11 plus stoppage time to go here in the ultimate game here of the UWS season. Conley spins, dishes, but Midwest United able to defend for the moment. But it goes back to the Jags, as been the case so much today. Cut inside, Baginski almost brought it under her spell, but it falls into the arms of Elizabeth Wolter. She sends it long,
Good
and that
punt.
one just absolutely
She got some of the
carries.
win for that. They may
And
get
that bounce might favor Midwest United. Lifted looping cross just ahead of the run of number 9.
Smothers
Can they
doing a
bring
good
it
job.
down? Smothers almost corralled it. Can there be a long distance shot here? A collision
There
on the
it
top of
is.
the box.
Oh, over the goal.
One of the better chances for Midwest United there, and eventually it was the number 10, Kylie Halliday, that sent that shot over the bar.
Yep.
But a few moments there as Walter's punt from the back absolutely sailed. That probably went 70 yards down the field here.
Yeah, I'd like the wind help with that one possibly. She caught the wind the right way, and it takes it over the line, and chances happen.
Lauren Switzer got on the end of it, but her cross kind of a little bit too looping, and it eventually didn't result in a goal, and it stays 3-0 here. An absolute desperation time if it wasn't already.
Number 7 going forward here for Midwest.
Down the left-hand channel.
Ponstein with the cross, and it's
towards
there.
Switzer. Oh my goodness, number 18, Hasselrick, almost got in the end of it, and that was the best chance, certainly, of the second half. Great delivery going from left to right.
Yep.
And on the back stick, it was Charlotte Hasselrick. But it just sailed just a little bit away from her. Didn't get the contact to send it on frame.
Yeah, I don't think she was expecting how hard it was going to be whipped in, and then it bounces out the field, maybe at a little faster pace than she thought.
Definitely not an easy one, especially under these conditions. And
Throwing for Midwest, though, so they're still creating opportunities here.
top of the box, Midwest United looking for something. And that pass poked away, and the Jaguars dribble it out of their own defensive third across the halfway line. Running out of steam a little bit as Midwest United's defender able to catch up to her. And
Halliday doing a good job, though, picking that up. Just didn't find the feet of anyone.
And Kono wisely picks that one up as it was getting a little basketball-y, going left to right, back and forth there for the last few minutes. And the wind quiets for a moment.
Jags making some subs here. Looks like we're bringing on the backup goalkeeper.
Here's Labadie giving chase, but just a little bit out of her range. I was asking her a lot, especially under these conditions. And like you said, there's going to be 3 outfield players plus a goalkeeper change. And that'll be Katie Riddle replacing Kono at the back. And then 3 attacking players, or 3 at least field players, coming in for the Jags. as we cross into the 83rd minute here of the UWS National Championship game. Thanks for tuning in to We Are Soccer. My name is Robert Kerr alongside Brooks Lambier.
Been a great day of soccer here. The weather's held off and been a good and entertaining game. Chances for both sides. Jags have finished their chances a little bit more than Midwest, but Midwest pushing here for a goal here at the end.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of outside factors throwing this game into a little bit of a question on a couple different fronts, but thankfully able to play in the current air conditions, and the thunderstorms looking to have held off long enough for us to get this one played out. But it has been almost all the Michigan Jaguars. It's definitely gone their way on the scoreboard from the opening moments. The Jaguars swarming onto the ball all over the pitch, especially in the attacking third, caused all sorts of chaos. Midwest United held off for about a half an hour at least in the first half, but it was Maggie Baginski that broke the deadlock in the first half with a long, mazy run, capped off with a left-footed
Good ball
finish.
behind. Oh, just right idea.
Yeah, number 16.
Ponstein trying to get there.
Yeah, Ponstein, her eyes, we could see them get wide for a moment, but it didn't quite fall into her path. And in the second half, really, in all honesty, has been almost all Jaguars. And it was 2 goals in the second half, one from Labadie and one from Britton, or excuse me, from Labadie and one from Blaine.
Mm-hmm.
That makes the difference. It was Blaine and then Labadie, 2-3 to make it 3-0 here in this Jaguars versus Midwest United contest. 2 Michigan-based teams facing off here in the UWS National Championship. Just a few minutes to go here in regulation. Hopefully Midwest United able to get a consolation here.
Less than 6 minutes plus stoppage. Not sure what stoppage we'll get though. Maybe a couple minutes because the goals, right?
2 goals, plenty of subs. Like you said, surprising, especially it's halftime, the sun came out and the temperature went up. There could have been a hydration break, you'd think.
Yeah. Surprised they may don't have one just because of how hot it is today and just the factors that there wasn't a hydration break, but maybe this wasn't scheduled. Building off from the back here, Midwest. We'll see what they do, if they just go long or they're continuing to build out the back, which is...
Midwest a bit static, though. They have 3 attacking players kind of just standing next to the Jaguars defenders.
Yeah, at this point, I think they're just looking for long balls in behind here. Go past the back line and see what they can create from it.
Ball headed along, remaining in play. Only one Midwest United player giving chase. Sent long to the halfway. Brought down by a Jags player on the second attempt. Lots of room on this near side, and instead looks to go to the more central run. And there's acres of space on the near side, but
Job by
unseen.
17, dribble by. There she keeps going.
Ball stays with Midwest United on the far side.
Good
Looking
idea.
for the
If she can
run,
get
number
there.
8. And the backup goalkeeper able to fall on that Caddy, excuse me, if that's how she goes by. That punt, bit low, goes to Midwest United. Number 2 able to turn, push it forward. Not accurate enough to find a teammate. Stay with the All Blues of the Grand Rapids-based Midwest United. Back to Walter. Movement getting pretty static here, as you can understand.
Ball's popped in the air, can't find it.
Yeah, the wind and the bounce, kind of mysterious movement. Surprised the players there for a moment. Labadie turns. Goes wide, but
Flex up her
strikes
teammate.
her own player.
22 had hit.
But there wasn't.
Halliday looking to turn and go. There's a lot of space here for number 2 if she can push it.
Got some options. 2 left.
Got Smothers right there. Bob by Smothers.
She's onside. She's
off,
not.
though. She couldn't hold the line. She had to look
Yeah,
across.
Hassenrink couldn't hold the line.
Yep.
And it was like a 5-on-4 situation there, I think.
And numbers.
developing.
It was a good job by Smothers to go the other direction.
Just a few minutes of the 90 to go here. Sent right in front of us and out of play there. Maybe the wind sending that one astray, unable to be controlled. Brought down. Looping pass.
Smothers on it.
Smothers pretty much playing her shirt's number's namesake at the number 9 position now. She was defending earlier. Wind picks up once again here. Sent long.
Oh, good touch.
Midwest
Keeping
United. Dying moments of this national championship game. I'm unable to keep it in bounds there.
Out of bounds, though.
Switzer was looking to go around the outside of the defense there. Unable to do so this time. Jaguars, undefeated season. Looks like it's going to continue here through this championship game. You can see.
Out of bounds, though. Throw here.
You can see just why Hassan Duat's team had no losses, undefeated through an 8-game season, and here in the postseason continuing that trend. Made winning a habit here, it seems. Scoring definitely a habit. 3 in just this one. Referee pushing the Midwest player back about 5 yards. That one squirts past Smothered. Will we see one more moment to remember here? Wind picking up once more. It's almost like going through the gears here. Wallen in no hurry. Takes now. Blooped up. Smothers.
Flick
She
by
heads
Smothers.
it along into the path. Midwest United. Smothers tries to get it onto her left foot. It still falls for number 10. Back to Smothers. Cut out there well by the Jaguars defender. And foul called. Smothers tried to catch up to that, but that is Kyra Carfanta once again, the number 57. Whenever she's been asked to step up, she has, and she does in the dying moments of this championship game to not even allow a consolation goal that opportunity.
Good job by Kyra. Good defensive play. Smothers trying to make something happen, but unfortunately just couldn't get the combination off, and then she fouls Kyra in the box. Oh, perfectly placed.
Ball back in play now. There's Labadie. Sent long. Swirzek giving chase.
Good back heel
Back
flick.
to almost to Labadie's going to fall to the Jaguars' left-sided attacker. Number 7 streams into the box. Crosses! And defended well there at the back stick by Avestine. But all by herself, number 7, Lauren Bambanek, sent in a very dangerous ball there.
Yes.
And cleared off by the number 17 in blue.
We're in the stoppage time now. We'll see how much the referee adds. I can't imagine it's going to be a whole lot of time.
This game pretty set as far as results go.
Yep.
Corner taken. Met by a blue shirt first, but it stays with the Jaguars. Attacker stays on her feet. Onside. Looking for the 4th. Left footer goes off the hands of Walters and then eventually assisted by her defenders and put out of bounds.
Looks like the referee's going to blow his whistle, and we have the game.
And the Michigan Jaguars are UWS National Champions in 2026. Undefeated through the regular season and all the way through the postseason. Take a bow, Michigan Jaguars. What a dominant effort here today.
Yeah, it was a great job by the Jags today. I mean, obviously, I think the experience was a big one for them, just with the experienced players and the former collegiate, but a good mixture of their academy girls. And unfortunately, Midwest couldn't put everything together. And like we learned, a lot of teams are mixed. A lot of players have gone back to their D1 programs because July 15th was the start of the season for them. But it was a good match, a good fight by Midwest United, and a great job from these two top programs here in the state of Michigan.
So Maggie Baginski, I would say, with the highlight of the game, the first half opening goal and ultimately the winning goal in the first half. And in the second half, followed up. The lead was grown by Noel Blaine in the 48th minute, and a third by Molly Labadie to make it 3-0. And that's where we end. So
We'll see some replays here if we want. Christian's got him. We can roll him if he needs to. So he's get him a second here.
excellent stuff, and the officials shaking hands here. Good game played by all. Great that we were able to get this game under wraps. No interference here. We're seeing those second half opportunities, and that was Midwest's first chance of the game. And
This might be a first half goal. Oh, no, good save from Walters in the first half. That was the good grab from her. And we'll see.
And these are the chances, I think, coming from the beginning of
First
the
half.
game as
Yep.
the Jaguars were going from left to right there. And those opening first moments, and the Jaguars really were swarming. And there was chance after chance for the Jaguars. And here we have in the second half, and there it is. That's the second goal, and once that second goal went in, it really was the deal breaker, and that's number 3.
43.
That's Labadie
Yep.
able to take care of business to make it 3-0 Jaguars, and really took it to the next level over Midwest United today.
Yep. No, it was a good job, and good game by both teams, and everyone will get a break here before club and college season starts, and it's gonna, hopefully, and thank the Lord the rain didn't come through. So for our broadcast.
All right, so thank you for tuning in to this We Are Soccer broadcast of the United Women's Super League 2026 National Championships. I'm Robert Kerr, alongside Brooks Lambier, and all the best to these teams and players moving forward. Until next time, everybody, enjoy your soccer.